Hello everyone! I feel just so glowy and vibrant today. Also because I have a ton of sunscreen and I actually put argan oil on top of everything. I want to try to experiment with a bit more facial oils, so I'm just very curious about that to see how my texture will improve. But anyway, I want to try to do it more with makeup. Just like to see the cakiness and just see how much more smoother it'll look, but who knows? I have no idea how this is going to turn out. I just put a little bit on. So this is what my skin is looking like right now. So it's getting better. My naturopath told me I'm basically bug killing, so I'm killing the bad bugs in my gut naturally, as well as taking like a bunch of probiotics. So I'll have to do an updated on that. I also had sent some foundations of MICCILO. I have no idea how you say that, but they were so nice to send me some foundations. So I thought I would just do a little review, first impressions of the foundation, because I've never tried it before, and they sent me a few shades just so I could find my perfect shade. I'm actually a bit tan right now, so we could see if we can find the darkest shade and all this. This looks actually really light. This is in the shade Warm Peach. Yeah, this, I'm not too sure. I'm just gonna compare all them. This is more my shade. I'm more beige. Okay, this is nude. This looks like it would probably be mine right now. This looks like it's the darkest. So this is like light, medium, and dark. So I think I'm gonna go with this one. This seems the most promising. Buff beige, there we go. It even says beige in the title. For foundations, I'm pretty much beige anything. I have very beige skin, I think, but I feel like this would be a really good, well, hopefully a good match. So apparently it's soft, matte, long lasting, liquid foundation, and full coverage. I'm probably gonna have to try this a few times to determine whether this will stay long. And also maybe one time I will not put oil, because I feel like oil breaks up a little bit of foundation. But yeah, I just wanted to sit down, do some chit chat, talk a little bit about confidence, because I get so many comments still to this day saying like, how are you so confident with acne? It's not that I'm confident with acne, it's more of like I'm confident in myself because I'm doing my best to like mindfully progress towards skin that I want, you know, like which will be clear skin at the end of the day, right? Like I'm not settling for less. This looks like it would be my shade. Oh yeah, look at that. This looks perfect. I swear, anything beige. Oh, this is so thick. It doesn't have too much of a scent. Yeah, anything that is beige literally is my shade. No matter what it is, I far like. Yeah, I'm not sure about the other two shades. This I know for a fact is like my perfect shade. So you saw my skin before. Okay, so I clearly have pigmentation. So far where I placed it, it's like covering everything. Okay. So if you can tell, okay, yeah, it like definitely evens out the skin tone. I really like this shade. Okay. See, it's so hard online to like tell what shade you might be. This shade is like, yeah, it seems like perfect. Woo, phew. Okay, like matches perfectly with my tan too. So this is definitely my summer shade. Awesome. Okay, this is what my skin is looking like. I would say it's full coverage. Maybe there's like the slightest bit of red showing through, but like it's super hard to tell. Because for the most part, like at the end of the day, I'm all about just evening out my skin tone, the overall color to make it like as close to one shade as I can. And if anything, it's a bit more natural if there's a little bit that peeks through. Yeah, so on active acne, if it is red, you can kind of see like there's like a bit of redness. There's just like the tiniest bit of like redness peeking through, but it's like such a minuscule amount, so it's not the end of the world. I'm gonna do some brows right now, and I'm actually gonna be doing, instead of Anastasia, because I always do that, I'm gonna be doing my NYX one again, because I literally haven't used it probably since my last video of like testing this out, and I really like it. Yeah, you just need like the tiniest bit. I think that was even too much. It's so thick, so it's like hard to get out, but once you start working with it, it's such a nice formula. But I will say this is a bit more hardcore, like more intense than the Anastasia dip brow, so just be careful. It looks good. Look at that, it's like kind of intense. Yeah, I feel like the reason why I'm like confident with acne, honestly, like, because the thing is, at the end of the day, who doesn't want clear skin? Like, I still want clear skin. I'm obviously like working towards it every single day, trying to improve my gut, trying to mindfully get rid of it. How I view it is like, I think I apply my attitude towards everything in life, because like I'm confident in my skin that I am going to eventually get rid of the acne, just like how I'm confident that I'm going to eventually get to the career I want to be at, if that makes sense. Like, it's more about mindset and like you knowing every single day you're willing to do whatever it takes to improve your skin or your career or like relationships, just knowing that you're mindfully and willingly wanting to do it every single day, then I think that gives you all the more reason to be confident in yourself, because you know that you are gonna get there one day, because you're, I guess, acting as if it's already here, I guess. Maybe that's why, because I was trying to like think about it more, why I feel confident like with acne. Okay, I'm gonna just carve my eyebrows quickly with the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer. So I'm gonna actually be taking this is such a natural concealer. It's so nice. It's the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting, or concealer, yeah. It's in the shade Porcelain. And I just really love the brightening effect, like of lighter concealer shades. I look so crazy. Okay. Gonna use my finger. Blendy, 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 blendy. On top. Ah, this concealer is just so light and nice. Oh, whoops. I forgot to blend here. And then the fingers just warm it up so nicely. And I just find it just doesn't crease that way. It just like melts right in. Ooh, so nice. Okay, I got a powder before, again, my under eyes crease. Coty Airspun. Real quick. Under the eyes is like the first thing I set because again, they do crease a little bit if you don't set it like too soon. So I just use a little brush for that and like on top of the nose and around it. You can't get that with a huge brush. And then also I do my temples. You don't want unnecessary powder in your brows. You can also spoolie them though later as well. Then you take your bigger brush. And then that's when you do the whole face. Like that. I feel like the same way that I'm confident in having acne is the same way that I'm confident in the position where I'm in now. It's not necessarily the position that I want to be in, like career-wise, but I know and I have trust. It's like, at the end of the day, it's having trust within yourself and believing and yeah, trusting that you are going to achieve and be in the place where you want to be eventually. You're acting as if like it's already here, because I mean in reality, the reality of it all is you just can't be so dependent on the future and like assume that you're just gonna automatically be happier when you have the body you want, the skin, the career, everything. You should never put your energy forward in hopes that, oh, when I get to this point I'm gonna be happy. It's like, no, you have to embody it now, because I guarantee you once you achieve all that stuff, there's still something that you're gonna wanna be working towards, or you're probably gonna be miserable because it's like you have nothing else to progress towards. And like that's just not an exciting existence. So the fact that I guess it all kind of comes down to that, being happy and knowing that you're doing whatever it takes to get to where you want to go. But then at the end of the day, it's the process that is actually the most exciting. It's not the end result, you know? And like so many people think it's the end result that's going to make them happy, which it's not. It never will, because again, there's always going to be something else to work towards. Anyway, I'm gonna be using the Marc Jacobs. This is so dirty. The Marc Jacobs is the coconut bronzer in the shade Tantastic, 104 Tantastic. Because I'm still a bit tan, so I want to just kind of match that with my skin. Yeah, this foundation is really nice. Okay. But yeah, I think it took a while to get to the point where I'm like, because I still have doubts every day, you know, I'm still human and I still feel like, oh my gosh, everything I'm doing is not gonna go anywhere. But I mean, at the end of the day, you have to have that trust within yourself, or else you've already lost if you don't have the trust, and if you don't bother trying to go for what you want or achieve the skin you want, you know, like go to the lengths of a naturopath, taking tests. And then this applies to every single aspect in life, career, family, friends, etc. Like I said, it's just at the end of the day, it's your mindset and like what you are willing to change. And a lot of people take medication like Accutane for their acne and just say, screw it, like let's not try to fix it, let's try to cover it, conceal it, and deal with it. And that's probably why I haven't accepted Accutane, because it's like, I know that I can do better. Like I know that I can get rid of it in a more natural way, because at the end of the day, acne is internally. You just have to take tests and stuff like that. I'm gonna be putting on Laura Geller and Tropic Hues, a little brush. Let's say relationships or family or friends. Like if there's something that just doesn't sit right with you, or even like your career path, I think at the end of the day, you really just have to listen to your instincts and your gut intuition, because honestly, that is like the most powerful thing that we neglect so much as humans on this earth, because we may be thinking like, okay, we have to do what's right, not what we actually truly want. But yet that's so counterproductive, because at the end of the day, you're still going to be feeling your gut intuition. And if you're with someone that doesn't feel right, or you're in a career that doesn't feel right, or you're sitting with your body, your skin that doesn't feel right, your intuition is going to say it all. It literally will tell you exactly what you should be doing in order to, you know, achieve the position where you want in life. And I think now that more than ever, I'm more in touch with my intuition. Like that's a very like feminine energy thing that I've just been pushing down, and I guess society has been pushing down as a whole. There's like masculine is more like you should be doing what is right and what for your family. Like you're doing things for people, whereas like feminine energy is like your intuition, you're doing what feels right for yourself and you're taking care of yourself, and in result you're gonna overflow and be able to give unto others. And that's like something, again, society I think too has been suppressing in us, especially as females. Like it's just the more I'm looking and researching about intuition and gut instinct, how such a positive feminine quality that is being suppressed, but yet that can like have the power to literally change anything. So yeah, just definitely follow your instinct and your gut intuition, because that's the best thing you can do. But yeah, I just found that so interesting because I'm just researching so much more about that kind of stuff. Yeah, and I think that goes full circle back into like my acne and why I'm confident is because, again, I'm just listening to my gut intuition and like I'm kind of following what she wants. I really wanted to see a naturopath and get tests done, so I'm just like, you know what, I will deal with all of the fine prints later and all the details later. I just want to do this because, again, once I start doing that, everything else will fall into place and it'll be good. So this is the Sephora palette. This is like the actual Sephora brand Luminizing palette, and it's so good. It's literally just as good as the Anastasia highlighters. They're gonna use like a really tiny brush here. I don't know, we'll just do all of them. They're just so pretty. Wow. And again, just make sure, I mean, I probably already done this, but make sure that if you have texture here, try to not touch it. Because with acne, highlighter is a kind of interesting, weird thing where like, it's not like the best idea to hit the points on your face that have like texture or pimple, because then it's just gonna be a glistening disco ball pimple. If you're into that look though, it's perfectly fine. Just my suggestion, my humble opinion. My skin is just looking so nice. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly apply lashes and mascara off camera and I'll be back. Okay, I just put on my lashes. I just exfoliated like a sugar scrub on my lips, so I feel very fabulous. Okay, so final thing I'm gonna be doing is just a lipstick. This is what my skin is looking like. I really like it. Longwear matte lip gloss by Beauty Creations. It's in the shade Sweetheart. I just put like a little bit like this. I don't like to put it all over my lip, and I like to just like smush it and light it. So then it's more of like a stain and it just looks a bit more natural. I like to just spread it around like that. Actually, if you want more natural look, I would actually use this color as my cheek blush. So I probably should have been doing that, but it's all good. Just so excited. A bit of this Wet n Wild in the shade Honey Glaze. It's like a liquid lipstick, but it makes it look like your lips are like super glossy, but without the actual gloss. Like it's so shiny. This is the Essence Shine 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 in the shade Smile Sparkle Shine, I believe. The name rubbed off, so I think that is it. And I don't put it all over, I just kind of put it on like the very bottom and like the Cupid's bow area, and it like spreads. So it's not like insanely glossy, but it still looks very, very glossy. I probably would go easy on the highlight though next time. Shows a lot of texture. So yeah, that'd probably be the only thing. I'm just gonna top off the setting spray. But yeah, basically what I'm trying to say in this video, I think, is that because at the end of the day, it's just mindset. You could either A, beat yourself up about your acne and just assume that you have no control and everything's out of your hands without trying any like new diet or going to see a naturopath to get tests done, or you could do the productive route and again believe in yourself and just have trust and just do what you need to do in order to get it fixed. And like I still have so much acne and like texture and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, I am trying my best, and I think that in itself is just making me confident because again, I believe in myself and the steps that I need to take in order to, you know, get to where my skin needs to be. But yeah, that is my advice, I guess. It's just a lot to do with like proactiveness and just listening to your gut intuition. Like, what do you want? Like, what do you truly desire? Like, what do you have to do in order to meet those desires and good feelings that you'll get once you have them? So yeah, okay, this is my makeup. I like the look of it a lot. I will be prancing around and having a little dance party. I don't know. Anyway, if you enjoyed, hope you have a good day, good night, wherever you're watching this. I really like these foundations. I'll have to like keep you updated, maybe do another video on like other shades, but yeah, I really like it. Yeah, please subscribe if you want to see more of me. I post every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss a video I post. All my social media links will be linked down below, as well as the products in this video and my second YouTube channel. Please subscribe to me, it'll mean the world, and lots of virtual kisses and hugs, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, peace.